Now, what role does self-advocacy, and when I say that, I mean being assertive in communicating your desires, play in a woman's career growth and mental resilience? Ooh, such a beautiful question, because we don't know how to speak for ourselves. As children, women were in the kitchen. The young girls were groomed in the kitchen. The young boys were watching TV with dad and playing games. And when you speak, they will tell you to shut up. You can't speak, you talk too much. I mean, they labeled us with all kinds of things as young girls. The amount of things that I remember that either an auntie or a cousin or said to me as a child, and multiply that by 200 billion people. The harsh words. And so we don't know how to fight for ourselves. We don't know how to ask for our rights. We don't know how to say, this is what I don't like, and this is what I like. This is what I don't want. Having boundaries and our non-negotiables, and saying no with power and authority without feeling guilty after saying no. A lot of women don't know how to do this because we have been trained to just take things as it is and just keep soaking, and then giving. And there's nothing left for us. I didn't know how to speak up as well. Even with how confident I thought I was, I would just keep quiet because I used to tell myself I didn't like confrontations. I could ask a question. Once you shout too much, I would just say, it's okay, don't worry, let it go. I don't like confrontations. And so I couldn't ask for the things that I really wanted because also I didn't even know what I wanted. Because a lot of women don't, if you say, so why do you want this thing? I don't know. They haven't thought about it. So half of the time, in fact, 90% of the time, I didn't know what I wanted. But I wanted you to know what I want when me did not even know. So if I don't know what I want, how can I ask for it? If I don't know what I want, how can I get it? If I don't know what I want with clarity and specificity, how can I get it? So I had to teach myself the art of asking for the things that I need. And so can we go so? No, thank you, I'm not going. Why? I want to lie down in bed. Any reason? No reason. I just want to lie down in bed. I refuse to grumble anymore on anything that I do. I want to do everything from a place of joy and a place of really wanting to do it. Not that I was coerced, manipulated, none anymore. I don't like this. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. The fact that you don't like it, thank you, I've heard that. But I like it now. When you get to this point, for a man is assertive, for a woman is aggressive. That's the truth. If a man tells you, no, I don't want it, it will seem like, yes, he's the man. But if a woman tells you, no, I don't want it, to say she's proud and she's aggressive and she's disobedient. Those are the words you start to hear, because a woman doesn't have a right to her needs and her desires and her wants met. But I refuse to believe that anymore. I believe that we're all human beings and we can all ask for what we want. Some you will get, some you won't get, whether you're a man or a woman. The fact that you're a man doesn't mean that you're going to get everything fall on your lap. And the fact that you're a woman also doesn't mean you get everything fall on your lap. But I have to work for some. So how did I start to create my own? I had to start to tell myself I'm worthy of the things that I ask for. I'm worthy of good love. I'm enough just the way I am. And God, in his infiniteness, is so proud of me. In fact, his head swells. If he has a head, his head swells when I come into the picture. I had to start to tell myself that over a period of, I would stand in front of my mirror and practice saying no. And I would say it in different languages. Nehi, never, no. I will look for all the languages to be able to say, to teach myself that I can stand for myself. I started to love myself a lot more, that I didn't need anybody to love me anymore. If you add to my love, I'm grateful, but the love that I have for myself, unshakable. Once again, it's been tough for me to be able to stay in that place. Because the men think that I'm aggressive, or the men think that I'm proud. And some women think, my own too much. Because they wish they could do it, but they don't have the liver or the capacity to do it. And so sometimes I tell them, use my liver and add to your liver. And just say no. And damn the consequences. Or I just look at them and say, do what suits you, because the liver that I have and the liver that you have is different. My liver is stronger. And I'm ready to just look you in the face and say, but no, you won't have it just because you said it. You can have some, or you might even never have all. It should be okay. So women have got to really be able to stand up and speak for themselves and throw away all those words that they call us just because we want to fit in. Who fitting help, my sisters? So self-advocacy is so important. It's so, so important. But then you've got to change your mindset about the way you feel about yourself and have more deep self-worth. Know once again that you are worthy, even down to salaries. Men will come out boldly and say 5 million. In fact, they'll put it in dollars. Women will say, how much do you have in your budget? What do you have for me? Then they will throw you, dangle any carrot, and you say, okay. No, you've got to be able to know what you want in terms of salary. When I learned that thing, my goodness, I will tell you straight up with a straight face, and I'll put it in dollars. And you'll be looking at me and say, just like that. Yeah, so this is how much they pay me. Or this is how much I want to earn. Even if I've never earned it before, I believe that I'm worthy of this thing. So this is what I want to earn now. And you can either pay it or not. But the boldest will collect what they want. That's why you see some people, they don't even believe, seemingly don't believe in God. But they do certain things because they are laws of the land. If you follow those laws, you will benefit from it regardless. If you don't, you will not benefit from it. You'll be calling God from today till tomorrow. God is a God of order. So he's not going to change things to suit you just because he wants to make you believe, unless it's very necessary for him to do that. Because God can do anything. So self-worth is important. This imposter syndrome that we carry, this self-doubt that we carry. My own is the other way. When I go for interviews with certain guys, it has happened like 3 times. I've gone for interviews with other people. 2 guys saw me at the interview and said, Diola, you are here. They will give you the job. I'm going home. The first time I laughed because it was too funny. The guy said, why am I wasting my time? You are here for this same interview. They will give you the work. And that's exactly what happened. The second time again, same thing. Another person looked at me. I said, I will go there, but what's the worst that you can tell me? No. And no is okay. No is, in my head, I hear not yet. Or some people, sometimes I hear on. So it doesn't stop me. So you said no, and close your door. 10 other doors will open. And then you will come and beg me later to come and meet you. That's the audacity that I have. But what about you? I didn't wake up like this, Shao. Let me first of all confess, so that the way I'm talking with my mouth sharp, I didn't wake up like this. I had to learn it as well. I had to first of all see the value in myself and know that I was so valuable and priceless and an unrepeatable miracle and God's child, and that I have dominion over everything that God has given to me, and he has given me the entire world. I had to do affirmations. I had to do askformations. I had to do hypnotherapy and hypnotize myself for days to remind myself and tell me I've done a lot of work on myself to be able to say, you know what? My voice has to be heard because it's important. And if you cannot hear my voice and you don't like the sound of my voice, then it's your loss, not mine. One of the other things is, the connection between assertiveness and mental well-being. I told you that if you say something, they will call you something else because you're a woman. Me, I'm assertive. I'm not aggressive, but I can be stern and tell you this thing, I'm not moving from it. And I'll say it with such a stern voice, you will know that I'm serious. Women, you've got to be able to stand up for yourselves. Honestly, you've got to be able to know that you can. And it's safe for you to. Your nervous system will shake at the beginning. You'll be shaking at the beginning. Even me till now, sometimes when I say that no, I'll ask myself later that, the way I said it. And it's happened to me just recently. I said no to my husband on something and it caused a huge fight. But I just thought, you know what? No, I'm not doing this again. I talked about it over and over again and he wasn't hearing me. And I thought, you know what? No. And it caused a big fight. But I stood on my no until things changed, and then I came back and I said, I'm happy to do it now because it was now on my terms. I'm like, come on, And so sometimes we find ourselves in that place and we're afraid because you don't want to rock the boat. What if they leave you? If they leave you, someone else that cherishes you will find you, and you will find that person. Someone that can handle the real you will find you. So yes, your nervous system can be shaking, but you will tell it, chill, I've got this in control. Nothing will happen. And I will get what I ask for because I'm worthy of getting what I ask for. That's who I am. Last but not the least, as the case is, you need mentors. You need a community of women that can teach you, that you can learn from. Don't hang out with unhealthy women because there are a lot of unhealthy women that teach you from their pain and teach you how to revenge and be vindictive. No, those are not the people that I'm asking you to have as mentors. You want wholesome women that can tell you when you do something right and tell you when you do something wrong and teach you how to do the in-betweens and guide you on how to first love yourself. And you can see them doing it, not like they're telling you something and then they're doing something else. They're not telling you, oh, don't answer for him, no grief for people. Meanwhile, they're home kneeling down. Those are not the people that you're looking for. You want people who are authentic and true to you and will tell you the truth, that this is what I do. It might not work for you, but try it out. Try it out. But you need people in your life that can teach you how to stand up for yourself, because the truth is, you are worthy. My name is Adiola Kingsley James. Love and light.